Yes, 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 and we are back. Week 6, the Yard HBCU Esports Alliance. I am radio TV personality based in Atlanta, Georgia, Fly Guy DC, the GOAT Goaty, and my brother from another mother.
What's up, man? Larry Ridley here, SNY TV, NBC Sports, Madden, NFL, NBA 2K League. I'm here in Jersey. He's down there in the A, and we're ready, man. HBCU Esports Alliance. It's the Yard Fly Guy DC putting a recap on the weekend on Saturday here. Week number 6, man. It's in the books. Let's go ahead and close this thing out real nice.
Absolutely right. And just to let y'all know, we are live streaming on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Soldier Boy TV, and so much more. So tell your mother, your sister, your auntie, your uncle, your grandmother, your grandfather, your sister, your brother, your niece, your nephew, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your wife, your husband. Just tell the whole family that they need to be locked and loaded with the Yard HBCU Esports Alliance, okay?
Tell your wife, tell your friends, tell your husbands too. Wasn't that Antoine, the dude, the infamous? Remember that guy? Didn't he say that?
Something like that. Something like that.
And your husbands too.
Now listen, we are missing our partner in crime, Bordy McBoard. Pray she gets better. She will be back, returning with us next week. So, Bordy, we'll see you next week. Now, Larry, let's tell them about the cash that is being given away. How many schools are into this? Like, it's just a lot going on with the Yard.
Well, there's nothing out there bigger in the HBCU sphere than the Yard HBCU Esports Alliance. You think about it, Fly Guy. We went and started back in December. That's when we did the Homecoming Classic. Had the huge concert series there, the halftime show with Soulja Boy, Tokyo Vanity, Schoolie, amongst others. They gave away $5,000 that week in December. And now we're here for the spring season, the inaugural spring season right here. Kicked it off, started in March. We're going to go all the way through May. 8 to 9 weeks. We're giving away $30,000, Fly Guy DC. Thanks to our good partners. Yes, that is 3-0. That's a lot of stacks and cheddar right there, some cabbage for the good folks. Scholarships for a lot of these students. We've got 33 schools, Fly Guy, in this HEA, 12 in the CIAA. Of course, we've got one community college as well, Coahoma Community College out there near the Mississippi River and Clarksdale, Mississippi, near the Delta. So we're rocking and rolling. We got 5 different games that we play as far as publishers. We got Madden NFL on Mondays, got NBA 2K on Tuesdays, PJ Tour 2K21 on Tuesdays, and then we have Wales Wednesday, which is Rocket League, and of course NASCAR Heat 5. $30,000 in scholarships. We've given away about 8 already. And of course, we'll get through to the end of into May. Right now, guys are playing individual, single, games, and then they'll team up and get ready for the big show, the big playoffs, and the big money coming up here in the next few weeks.
Absolutely right. Now, this past week has been a crazy week, I've heard. And then, for all that's watching, if you are just tuning in for the first time, we also interview some of the dopest, some of the most prominent people at these illustrious HBCUs that hold prominent positions. And they just give you a little bit of insight on how their life is and how HBCU esports is impacting their school and how it's just taking over the world as a whole.
Absolutely. And look, we're starting to steadily grow this thing. Like I said, we started in December. Now we're here with the Spring League. We're working on some things in the fall, folks. Stay tuned. Maybe try to get live at some of these venues and some of these great HBCU locations. Maybe go down to Tuscaloosa, down there near Stillman. Maybe go to the Big Crab Cake in Baltimore, little Coppin State. Do something. We'll do something. Bowie State, do something. We'll go to some places, me, you, and Bordy, man. We're going to get on that bird, man, like my guy.
Absolutely.
Like
Hot Rod gonna put us on a private jet.
Yeah, that's what I hear, man. That's little Burry was on my show that told me this morning. We're going on the jet. We're going on a jet to see the HBCUs.
Absolutely right. Well, listen, man, we're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to break down everything from y'all from the start to the finish, from the middle to the end. And we're going to have some great interviews. But a quick word from our sponsors, Gillette.
We're groomed the game, baby. The best the man can get. And I just shaved. Look at boy, I got that baby face. Boy, look at that boy.
Oh, y'all see
I'm
the haircut.
talking about.
Lord.
What's up? My name is Sherrod Martin, and I work at Superb Grooming Studio Barbershop in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm here today to get you groomed to game. As a former NFL player that loves to play Madden, die hard, I'm going to give you some shaving tips to give you that confidence. The Gillette 2-in-1 shaving gel, and I also got my Gillette Skin Guard. These two are essential. So starting out with a shave, we're gonna start with a nice lather. The next step after I lather up, I like to come with a hot towel. Relaxing, release stress, comfort with a nice little heat, but it also opened up the pores. Then I come with my razor. I just do some nice strokes. Hey, you look good, you play good, baby. Now you're ready to hit the yard.
Everyone has a routine. I brush my teeth, eat breakfast, work out, and shave with Gillette Pro Glide. It gets virtually every hair on the first stroke for a shave I barely feel. So, when I hop on the stream and plant this lovely face in front of millions of people, I'm not worried. I just show up, ready to play.
What's up, guys? My name is John Cotton, and I work and own John Cotton Studios in New York City. As you can see, I love gaming, and you probably do too, but you gotta be groomed when gaming. So I'm here to give you some tips and help you get groomed to game. I need a Gillette Shave Gel 2-in-1 and my HEA Gillette Skin Guard Razor. These two work wonders together. Now just clean your face, rinse with warm water and towel dry. Now we're gonna use that Gillette Fusion 2-in-1 gel, and we're gonna lather up our face with circular motions wherever we decide to shave. Now it's time to grab the Gillette Fusion razor and let's shave. The thing I like about this razor is the ball in the middle, it curves. It rounds your face and is able to give you that sharp edge that I like. It also cut hair to surface level to prevent razor bumps. Now let's clean your face and rinse with warm water. Let's towel dry. Remote control interception! Not just you are cleaned up, you are ready to hit the yard looking your best.
Other blades I've used, they just don't cut it. You can't get a much cleaner shave with Gillette. It gets virtually every hair on the first stroke for a shave I barely feel. Watch Gillette change your world.
Yes, 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 and we are back. Week 6, the Yard HBCU Esports Alliance. I am TV radio personality Fly Guy DC, the Go Cody, and my brother from another mother.
Same mother up here in New Jersey. Larry Ridley has my TV and DC Sports about NFL. NBA 2K League. What's going on week 6, baby? The Yard HBCU Esports Alliance fly guy to the DC.
Absolutely right. Week 6, and this week's theme is student life. Now, let me just tell y'all how important student life is. I graduated from Clark Atlanta University, and student life played a major role in me being who I am today. Like campus life, there's nothing like it. So if you can experience it, please make sure you do it to the fullest, okay? Because you can't ever get those years back. Larry, what about you?
Look, I did not go to an HBCU. I went to a PWI. Just went into the Hall of Fame at my alma mater. But my mom is a Fisker.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it, man. She's an HBCU alum, so it runs in the blood in my family, man. I've always appreciated, and I've told this story plenty of times to this day. At my PWI, Middle Tennessee State University, Middle Tennessee, the largest crowd we've ever had was my senior year when we opened up the new stadium. This was 1998, Fly Guy. We played Tennessee State University, who now is coached by Eddie freaking George of the Tennessee Titans. That's
Wow.
still the largest crowd we've ever had, and we've played plenty of SEC schools and other Big Ten schools, ACC schools, Power Five schools. But to this day, as my guy, the boxer, would say, the Tennessee State University game is still the number one seller at Middle Tennessee in the history of our school, largest crowd. There you
Man,
go. HBCU power, baby.
they better get on it fast. They better learn fast, man. We control the vibes.
That's true. That's true. Absolutely.
Now let's talk a little bit about these pillars of what we have going on with the HBCU Esports Alliance.
Yeah, and of course the Yard HBCU Esports Alliance we've been rocking since March, and we're going all the way through May, and it's built on this foundation of four pillars. We're talking about competition. This is something that the students are engaged in and involved in. Education. We're educating these young people to learn more about esports and our whole ecosystem. Research and also a pipeline. We want to get these students to sort of grow with us and get out there into the universe and make some moves. You know, join some esports orgs, work behind the scenes, be a broadcaster like myself, a radio personality like you, in front of the camera, audio, behind the scenes, you name it, production. All of this is important, just like traditional TV. This space is growing. That's why esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry now, and it continues to grow. And we want our students to grow along with it here on the HEA, the Yard HBCU Esports Alliance, Fly Guy.
Absolutely right, man. Well said, well spoken. And as you know, the Yard HBCU Esports Alliance is changing the game. It's changing the culture. Just speaking from the terms here in Atlanta, gaming in Atlanta is top five in the world. And it's becoming something major. So if you like the game and you want to be in this atmosphere, please take heed of it now before the train is too late, because there's a lot of opportunities in it. There's a lot of money in it, and there's a lot of situations that can help you gravitate to where you want to be in life.
Absolutely. You're right. I do a lot of events in Atlanta. It's quickly growing down there. You got DreamHack and all the other, professional teams down there. I did an event with the Atlanta Falcons last year as well at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium down there. So things are definitely popping down there in the A. Let's go ahead and take a look at the standings here, Fly Guy. We talked about how we have Madden on Mondays,
Hmm.
2K on Tuesdays. We'll look at Madden and take a look at the money and the standings here. And you look at Dev, the dude, one of the guys that is playing here. We'll be playing in our featured matchup today for Madden the Yard. He's doing very well. $600 just in Madden alone. 6-1 record. You can see Freaky Nicky for Virginia Union right behind him, $350. You look at the Xbox standings as well. That guy DJ, look at that, very impressive. Claflin
Wow.
University, he's playing today. So actually, the top two guys, Fly Guy, will be playing today in our featured matchup here after we get through speaking with
So
again.
somebody has to take a L.
Well, Dev the dude has lost one, but we'll see if that guy DJ see what happens
Who
with him.
who do you have winning? Give me your opinion on who's going to win based on what you've seen so far.
Well, I'm gonna go with that guy DJ because the way he played earlier this week, man. There's a guy that's come out of nowhere. I used to love Angry A. We were all in love with Killer Cam. He had a bad
Yeah,
episode.
Killer Cam. I
Dev the
remember.
dude's been there. He's definitely been a top 3 or 4 guy. Angry A was in the top 5, but now my new guy, that guy DJ, because I'm all about. I'm a believer. If you're undefeated, man, until someone beats you, you're the man. Take it.
Absolutely right. I highly agree with that.
So those are the PS4 and Xbox standings. Let's take a look at the NBA 2K standings as well, and they can see Stunner Showtime. Look at that, another Bowie State guy. Bowie State Morehouse doing a great job represented on a lot of these standings here. He's undefeated at 5-0. That's $250. Then you go down to the Xbox standings. You got Lord Rennie, who we've seen play a few times here, also from Bowie State. You got Don T&P from Grambling doing his thing. Jock Crypto. We talked about the University of Virgin Islands. Maybe some news coming out maybe a little later on the UVI there, University of Virgin Islands.
Absolutely right.
King Latiker, don't forget about him. Fayetteville State University, also undefeated. So those guys are doing well. Let's take a look at Wheels Wednesday when you look at what's going on. Oh, actually, PJ Tour 2K21. Can't forget about that. We started with that a couple of weeks ago. And we've seen some of those guys play well with PGA Tour. We've seen Dev the dude. Look, all of these guys, they get money, man. Like Dev the dude, had a difficult time the first week. I think it was plus 58. Still
Hmm.
won like $100. So that's what we're talking about, guys. As far as playing these games, even some of these other games that you might not be familiar with, we can always give you codes and make sure you're, have everything that you need so you can play these things. That's what's great about the HEA. 5 Foot Dre has really learned how to play PGA Tour 2K21. Has been under par a couple times, done great, playing at some really good courses. We were at Arnold Palmer, the Invitational at Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando. Last week we were this past week. I think it was the RBC out there in Hilton Head, South Carolina. So great job by the PGA Tour. I know they're watching, and this is a great sort of agreement that we have with them and a great partnership with PGA Tour 2K21 and what we're doing on Tuesdays.
Quick
Flag out.
question.
Go ahead.
Quick question. Did we ever find out if 5 feet Dre is actually 5 feet?
That is to be determined because we're going to speak to him. We're going to speak to him at the end of the season because we're going to have the playoffs and things of that nature. So that's going. We're going to put a little pause on that. That's going to be a secret
Okay.
that we're going to announce later in the season. That's a good question. Over under. What do you think? I got to go 5 feet or under. I got to go under.
Yeah, I'm going under too because I just wouldn't make that my screen name unless I'm
Exactly.
5 feet or under.
Yeah. That's not. Yes. That's not. That's true. It's not the big guy, that's for sure, or the BMOC, big man on campus. But 5 Foot Dre killing it with the PGA Tour 2K21. Will's Wednesday. Of course, we got Rocket League. Great happenings this past week in Rocket League, where the MVP of Rocket League was Killer Cam. And that's why he does so well. And we'll show this in a minute when it comes to the overall standings because he's killing it in Rocket League. Morehouse, also Omi from Morehouse. They were very well, had some really good runs this weekend. On Wednesday. And then we'll take a look real quickly and look at Omi and Killer Cam, both 8-1. Wouldn't surprise me if they team up later in the season. And then NASCAR Heat 5. We had 9 drivers this Wednesday as well. The top 2 got $250. The couple of the top finishers were from Bowie State. You see Dev the Dude and Q-Kit. Is that what it is? Q-Kit?
QK, yeah, QK 123.
Q-Kit 123. There you go. And you
Mhm.
see Trick Bag up there, the real MVP. Killer Cam. See, Killer Cam's smart. Killer Cam has
Yeah.
literally played in all 5 games. And that's when you'll see right here as we take a look at the overall standings. Wouldn't surprise me. Well over $1,000. Look at him. Dev the Dude up there, 1,300. I was talking about Dev the Dude there. This guy that plays in, I think he's played in 4 of the games. So you can take a look at their Z Buckets, Angry Aaron, Javier, and all those guys. Bro Name, which one of my favorite names there. Also doing some really good things. But look at Dev the Dude, Fly Guy, $1,300. Man.
Insane.
Holy cow!
Insane. Wow.
Here's what I'm
$1,300
saying.
is a lot of money to college kids.
It is. That's a lot of ramen noodle, peanut butter and jelly. Hell, you can even go to Ruth Chris with
Yes,
$1,300.
absolutely. A couple of times.
Top of those, eating steak and shrimp. You know what I mean?
Now, quick question, Larry. With the like for prime example, in 2K, winner gets how much money per game?
$50. 2K, they play 1 game. We
Mhm.
usually show about 3 or 4 of those every Tuesday. They get $50. Madden, you get $50 per win. That's a series, a best of 3. So you can win $100 for winning the game or the series, or even if you lose, you can win $50. If you
$50.
lose just if you only win one of the 3, and then of course PGA Tour, it's 250 for the top, all the way down to 100 for the top 10. Basically, get paid out, and then the other games as well, they get $50. So a great structure that we have here at the Yard, HBCU Esports Alliance.
Absolutely right. Well, it's time to bring in someone who controls the vibe for real, controls the student life, the dean of student life of Stillman College, Mr. Marcus Kennedy. How you doing, sir?
Doing pretty good. How are you all today?
We are incredible.
He's on the road again.
On the
Driving
road
Miss Daisy.
again.
Who's driving you, man?
Some of my coworkers.
So this is like driving Miss Daisy.
Yeah.
Well, welcome, Mr. Kennedy. Thank you for taking your time to sit down and talk with us. First and foremost, can you just give us a little background of who Mr. Marcus Kennedy is, where he's from, and just how did he become the dean of student life at Stillman College?
Well, that's a loaded question, so I'm gonna try to make it brief. So I'm originally from Little Rock, Arkansas. Um, I am an alumnus of Grambling State University. There, I studied business management and sport administration, and that's how I kind of got into student affairs, which, believe it or not, was through campus recreation.
Hmm.
And so, while at Grambling, after a student, I served as an employee there, and I was a special events coordinator. And one of my roles was to create special events in the form of campus recreation for students. So our Madden tournaments, our NBA 2K, I was, responsible for bringing that to our students. And from there, I found out that I have a love for just making the experience for the student. And so I transitioned from there to Stillman College, where I am, serving as the role of dean of students, where I get to do that for the whole student, not just for campus recreation, but they're serving the total student and all their needs. And so that's kind of what I'm responsible for. And one of the things that we've been doing at Stillman is trying to find unique ways to meet our students' needs. And, our students came to us about, 2 years ago wanting this esport concept on the campus. And we walked, bounced it around several times with several different companies, and the models just was not clicking. And then ran into Rod, and he launched this idea to me about this HBCU concept. And I'm like, where have you been?
Oh man.
It was the key. And then as soon as we got started, I mean, it's just been taking off. We onboarded our game room on campus where our students, can participate daily in our esport gaming, whatever they need. We've been, able and willing to get it for them, whatever game systems, whatever games. We just want them to, to be active.
Now, how important is student life to Stillman College campus?
Oh, it is the lifeblood of the institution. I mean, the students are our customers. So we have to make sure that everything we do is for them and it meets their needs, and that we're keeping them happy because they're our customer. Without them, we don't have jobs. And so student life is very important. And with us being in Tuscaloosa, we have a lot to offer. And so we pride ourselves on being being one of the historically Black colleges in the state of Alabama, but also in the heart of Tuscaloosa. And so it's big. It's important.
Now, has student life from when you were in school, is it way different now, or is it kind of the same?
Well, it's different. It's different, and it's in the same. More different because students are different. Their needs are different from when we were in school, and they're into, technology is was big for us, but it's even big with them. I mean, with apps, with TikTok, these students, nowadays everything's so quick, fast, instant. And so I would say it's definitely different now. And so we really rely on our student leaders to keep the pulse on what the students want.
Hey, Marcus, you were talking about serving the students. I think that's really awesome what you guys are doing. How do you go about serving the students, and what are some of the biggest needs for students at Stillman College down there in Tuscaloosa? How do you guys serve those guys?
Well, we do a lot. From there, like I said, the whole student is important to us. And so for their basic needs, having food accessible 24 hours a day. So that's we had established a food pantry. From our student health needs. With the pandemic, we purchased teledoc health services for all of our students. So whether they're on campus or off, they have access 24 hours a day to healthcare. We've also done a lot with our males, our Black males on campus. And so we know that in this day and age with social injustice and some of the things that are going on in the world, it's important for us to focus in on our Black males on campus. And so we've launched our Black Male Initiative. We've brought in a lot of pieces to speak to the retention and graduation rates of our students. We've done stuff to give our students experiences outside the country, inside the country. We've had students to go out on excursions and travel afar. We've created transition programs with schools like Drexel University, where we're switching students. We're sending students there, they're sending students to us. And so we like to give our students, an experience that is like no other, and let them know that coming to Stillman is coming home. And so we are very, very thankful for our student population, especially during this pandemic, the ones that have stuck with us along the way. And so every day I come to work, I make it my duty to make sure that these students don't forget how much we appreciate them.
Now, during this pandemic, has it been hard for campus life just in general because students or kids are not getting the full capacity of that student life, that campus interior that they should deserve?
Yeah, it's been very challenging. I mean, we sit around the table daily trying to, balance because we do have students on campus, but we have an even larger population of students off campus. And so our virtual programming has become just as important as our in-person programming. We've done this year, due to COVID, we've even done things like we have frequent testing. We test our student population every week, once a week. We test our athletes once a week. And so it's been challenging. We try to really focus in on what is really going on with the students there during this time. And when you think about it, when students come back in the fall, which we plan to have an in-person campus, we have missed two first year experiences. Our students this year who were freshmen, they didn't get the true college experience. And then in the fall, we'll have another group of students that we owe that experience to. So we're going to be working twice as hard to make sure that those students who came to Stillman this year, they get that experience. And so we're ramping up our efforts for the fall, and we're planning and we're strategizing so we can bring a safe in-person experience to our population.
All right, Fly Guy DC, Larry Ridley here on the Yard HBCU Esports Alliance. We're talking with Marcus Kennedy. He is the Dean of Student Life at Stillman College. Marcus, I want to ask you about esports and how you grow it there. I know it's a new concept on campus down there at Stillman College. And also, how do you go about serving the students? Because I know part of their request is more events, right? They want concerts, they want esports. You got the Fly Guy DC, you got Mr. Larry Ridley right here. We're package deal. Get us down there to Tuscaloosa, man. I'm just saying.
Hey,
On
I'm
a plate
serious.
for you. Take it. We're offering it to you. Take it.
Hey,
Take it.
received,
All
I
right. All
received.
right.
So, we definitely, thinking about the fall and esports importantly. So when esports came to campus, one of the things we recognized is, why are these students not coming out their rooms? Well, they in their rooms playing games, you know? So I'm like, well, if they're doing it in their rooms, why can't we add to, bring them out into these spaces and create spaces for them to do it in? It make them social, interact with others, and also just come out of the room. So we have our student center on campus. Through our coordinator for intramural sports, we started just doing signups. I mean, putting them up everywhere in the resident halls, and starting little quick tournaments just to kind of build the interest, see who's out there, see who's interested in. What we found was that there are a lot of our students who are true gamers, and so who spend hours and hours of time on the game. As a matter of fact, I had to increase the Wi-Fi capacity in our resident halls because of the gamers. They were shutting it down. And so we didn't think of that as a negative way. We looked at that as an opportunity to be more of a competitive institution and offer, a concept that a lot of schools are just now coming on board to. And so, this esport thing, especially what you guys are doing at HEA, I think is big, and I look forward to seeing it grow even more because it's going to make a difference, and it shows students who are gamers that just because you're a gamer, you can turn that into something. Like you can do something with that, and so it's really good for our first generation college students to see that as they're navigating the college realm and trying to figure it out. And so, if that leads us to, having some sort of major, I mean, I don't know, but it's exciting. It's exciting because of the opportunity.
Yeah. Well, there's an
Absolutely right.
opportunity for us to come down and activate. It's called an activation. We'd love to come down and see you.
Yes. Listen,
Oh,
y'all
a
gotta
live
come.
activation.
So when we get in the fall, we start running. We running like 6 weeks of welcome. I want you guys at one of those weeks. So
Okay.
you got me live. We can come back to this. You got my word. I need y'all down there.
All right.
I
Get your
need them to
people.
see this.
Get your people to talk to my people. His name is Hot Rod. Let's make this thing happen. All
Okay.
right. Hot Rod will
Yes,
speak
sir.
on my behalf for me. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Absolutely right, because the
Uh,
experience that we can bring, man, oh
right.
man, oh man, and Hot Rod can vouch for that. I host majority of Hot Rod HBCU events when it comes to concerts and step
Yeah.
shows and etc. Now, one final question before you get up out of here: Are
Okay.
you a gamer, or have you ever been a gamer?
So, quick story. When I was younger, I was a gamer. I was me and my best friend in elementary, he was a gamer. And so when we became friends, that was like the thing. We'll go over each other's house. He had all the game systems. Every year the game system came out, he got it to the point where every year I was like, "Oh, mom, dad, can I get that PS? That Dreamcast just came out, that PlayStation, all of that." And so I was more of a RPG gamer though. Final Fantasies, all of those. That was my style of gaming. And I think probably Final Fantasy 10 and maybe Kingdom Hearts was probably like the last few set of games that I played. So I was a gamer. Once I got into high school, toward my senior year, it was like, okay, car or the new PlayStation. Which one? So yeah, so I was.
Okay, well, we appreciate you for taking your time sitting and talking with us. We look forward to coming out there to Stillman College and giving that campus
Absolutely.
a incredible and phenomenal experience. Thank you once again, Mr. Kennedy.
No problem. Thank you all.
Salute. All right, let's go ahead and take a break, guys. We'll come back with more of the HBCU Esports Alliance. He's Fly Guy DC. Got anything before we go, Fly Guy? Before we hear from Gillette?
I just want y'all to see what Gillette is doing to this man's skin right here. Lord Jesus.
Baby face, boy. He's an eligible bachelor out there in Atlanta. Holler at him, girls. Look at him. Boy, that boy looking good.
Period.
What's up? My name is Sherrod Martin, and I work at Superb Grooming Studio Barbershop in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm here today to get you groomed to game. As a former NFL player that loves to play Madden, die hard, I'm gonna give you some shaving tips to give you that confidence. The Gillette 2-in-1 shaving gel, and I also got my Gillette Skin Guard. These two are essential. So starting out with a shave, we're gonna start with a nice lather. The next step after I lather up, I like to come with a hot towel. Relaxing, release stress, comfort with a nice little heat, but it also opened up the pores. Then I come with my razor. I just do some nice strokes. Hey, you look good, you play good, baby. Now you're ready to hit the yard.
What's up, guys? My name is John Cotton, and I work and own John Cotton Studios in New York City. As you can see, I love gaming, and you probably do too, but you gotta be groomed when gaming. So I'm here to give you some tips and help you get groomed to game. I need a Gillette Shave Gel 2-in-1 and my HE8 Gillette Skin Guard Razor. These two work wonders together. Now just clean your face, rinse with warm water, and towel dry. Now we're gonna use that Gillette Fusion 2-in-1 gel, and we're gonna lather up our face in circular motions wherever we decide to shave. Now it's time to grab the Gillette Fusion razor and let's shave. The thing I like about this razor is the ball in the middle, it curves. It rounds your face and is able to give you that sharp edge that I like. It also cut hair to surface level to prevent razor bumps. Now let's clean your face and rinse with warm water. Let's towel dry. Remote control interception! Not just you are cleaned up, you are ready to hit the yard looking your best.
Everyone has a routine. I brush my teeth, eat breakfast, work out, and shave with Gillette Pro Glide. It gets virtually every hair on the first stroke for a shave I barely feel. So, when I hop on the stream and plant this lovely face in front of millions of people, I'm not worried. I just show up, ready to play. Other blades I've used, they just don't cut it. You can't get a much cleaner shave with Gillette. It gets virtually every hair on the first stroke for a shave I barely feel. Watch Gillette change your world.
Yes, yes, yes. And we are back. HBCU Esports Alliance, The Yard, sponsored by Gillette. I am TV radio personality Fly Guy DC, and my brother from the same mama over there.
at, at least this weekend. Larry Ridley here, guys. SNY TV, NBC Sports, Bad NFL, NBA 2K League. This is the Yard, HBCU Esports Alliance, week number 6. This is the weekend recap show here on a Saturday. We're on Soldier Boy TV, right, Fly Guy? Is that right?
Absolutely right. We are streaming
Word.
live on Soldier Boy TV, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and all that good stuff. Okay, each and every Saturday you can catch us live and direct. But we have to get to some games that's going on right now, right?
Yes, this is the featured matchup right here. This is the game of the week, I guess you can call it. And last couple of weeks, we've been playing NBA 2K, right? 2K21. This week we're back on the yard mode, that exciting mode in Madden 21. It's kind of like backyard football, sandlot football, mixed arena football,
Blitz.
3 drives, blitz. I like it right there. We got due to 3 from Stillman against that guy, DJ. No, look, he's from Claflin. Me and Bordy, we were having some fun this week, DJ, Fly Guy. We were talking about on Saturdays, we got the real DJ. We got our guy, the Fly Guy DC, right? He's our DJ. And then on Mondays, we had some other guy. And then we had Fly Guy DJ. So that guy DJ. So I'm like, hey, he's our Madden DJ. So that guy DJ from Claflin played really well this week. It's going to be interesting to see if he can follow it up and continue the success and build on what he established this weekend. So, or excuse me, on Monday. So, due to 3 from Stillman, he is the away team, and right now he has the ball. Claflin, that guy DJ, is the home team in the dark jerseys. Fly Guy.
Now, absolutely right. Now, for all you all watching that doesn't understand this concept, I didn't understand it at first until Larry and Bordy broke it down to me. And Bordy will be back with us next week. But this is like he said previously, it's like a backyard football. It's like a NBA jams, like an NFL blitz, and it's like free play basically, and the rules are kind of sort of totally different. Larry, can we break down a little bit of the rules of how the scoring goes and how everything goes?
It's so wild, man. You can get really up to 12 or 13 points, man. You get points for, a long pass like this one if it's over 40 yards. And there you go. You get 7 for that
And
instead of 6.
he did the
Yeah, man. Hop on the chopper. Get on the chopper. Yes, and then you go for 3 here. Looks like he's going for 3. So Duda is the away team from Stillman. Just scored on a long bomb. He got 7 points. Going for 3 from the 20-yard line. Once again, a condensed field to about 80 yards. Pass is incomplete there, so he did not get the 3 points. Get a point for like a pick, a fumble, things of that nature. So different scoring tiers here in the yard. It's basically look new animations that you've never seen. Oh, and there's a pick. So he takes a series away. Also, DC, 3 series. That's all you get. 3 drives. And now the home team has already eaten up 1, and here's the second one for the away team, which is due to 3, and he already has 8 points, and this is his second drive. He scores here and it gets a touchdown and a big,
it's over.
2-point conversion. It's going to be some trouble for Fly Guy or that guy DJ. I keep all these DJs are throwing me off.
It's okay. It's okay, man. All these DJs. So yeah, this scoring system is totally different from the traditional football, as we know. A score in traditional football is 6 points. A field goal is 3 points. An extra point is 1. 2-point conversion is 2. So this is just totally different. Like we just seen him throw a 40-yard pass and got 7 points, and then Larry said he was going for a 3-point conversion, which is just very, very weird. And then there's 3 possessions. 3 possessions each team. I just love this concept though, because it gives me NFL blitz vibes, and that was one of the best football games. Yeah, outside of Madden 2004 with Vic on the cover, in my opinion, one of the best football games I've ever played.
Yep. Touchdown pass to Mike Williams, the Bucks receiver. They're up top again. Does get the 3. Oh, it's 1st and 10.
He didn't get it.
He didn't get it. So nope. Had 1 foot out. Didn't get both of those puppies down. But we talked about it. Wild gameplay, Fly Guy. House rules. Just a fearless attitude. That's the word that Madden came up with when they decided to launch this mode. Different locations and fields. Looks like they're in Port Miami right here. You guys are Rick Ross fans. I used to work in Miami down at the Fox station. We know all about the Port of Miami there. Different gear, gameplay rules, and of course the trick play animations that's never been seen in Madden. You'll see guys punch the ball sometimes when they throw it. Just a lot of different cool things. You guys get all swagged up. You see different avatars with the players.
So wait,
clean
safety
as well from our friends at Gillette.
Is the safety still 2 points on this? Because I seen he just threw the ball back, and then the away team got 2 points. So a safety is still the same points.
It is. It is 2 points there. Absolutely.
Wow, this is incredible.
And there's Sammy Watkins with a looks like a pick there. Yes, because the home team gets a point. Remember, 1 point for the interception. So 3 drives down for the away team. I believe that this is the second drive. Might be the third drive here. If this is the third drive, it's all academic. The most you can get out of any one sort of possession, it's got to be a bunch of crazy things that happen. It's
Mhm.
basically 12 to 13 points. So it looks like Duda from Stillman is well on his way to winning this game. But we'll see what happens here at the end. We have seen crazier things happen.
Now, what he just did, I used to do that all the time in Madden 2004 with Vic. I would run all the way to the opposing team's end zone, and I could still run all the way back to my end zone and score.
That's Bo Jackson, Tecmo Bo. He was like that back in the day, just with zigzag up and down the field. No one could ever
Uh,
tackle him. So there he throws it, and he completes it to around a little bit ahead of the 20, about the 21, 22. So basically, he's got 4 downs to pick up 2 yards here. So if I am the home team here, which is that guy DJ from Claflin, yeah, I'm looking for big things here because you got so many downs to pick up 2 yards.
Interception.
Oh, and that should just about do it right there. Yep, there you go. And it's 17-1. So it's Duda
Wow.
from Stillman with the win over Claflin's that guy DJ. Look, I had high hopes for that guy DJ. Played real well. First time on stream this week, live and in living color on Monday. Came up a little short today, actually a lot short against Duda.
Absolutely right.
17-1 was the final there. So Duda gets $50 for that one win right there.
Incredible, incredible. A lot you could do with $50 as a college kid, wherever you are. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, there's plenty of restaurants down there in Atlanta that I'm sure you would visit, like Waffle House, Cracker
Yeah,
Barrel,
you
something
can
like that.
no forget Waffle House. You can get some lemon pepper wings.
Oh boy. Absolutely, absolutely. Crab cakes down in Baltimore. If you're down there at Bowie State
Absolutely
or
right. But
something.
nothing's like lemon pepper wings.
Not the Lou Wills. Game number 2 right here. Are we going back with
Wow.
running it back? And there's Mike
Wow.
Evans, Gig'em, the former Texas A&M Aggie right there. I like it. He's got the hooded sweatshirt underneath his jersey. I like it. Okay.
Was that dude also?
I think is he. See, I have to look at the names here.
Wow. Scored in a matter of 5 seconds. Oh my goodness.
Nice move right there. That's another thing. The animations, man, the trickery and stuff like that, man. Around the back. Oh, that's good right there. And he went for 3 and he got it. So he's up 10.
On his first drive. Wow. And the yard is the best out of 3, correct?
It is 2 out of 3. It's a series.
Okay.
It is. Absolutely. Absolutely. So the home team has the ball now, down once again 10-0. So as you can see, it's kind of like arena football, man. You only get so many possessions, and it's an offensive minded game. So if you're not able to convert, and you get down big, you start to sort of press a little bit because you only have like 2 more possessions and you need 20 points. So you start doing crazy things to try to make up for it.
And it's still the 4-down system.
It is. Here's a 4th
Okay.
and 9 here. He can pick up a first down by getting to the 40. So this could be a huge play here. If he doesn't pick it up, he's really in trouble, and he doesn't pick it up.
Shout out to Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut, a huge sponsor of the Madden Championship Series. I think they have the stadium where a lot of the EA majors are played at when they do the big Madden Championships with Madden, the Championship Series there. So Pizza Hut, yeah, proud sponsor. Snickers was there when I did the halftime show back in the day from 14 through 18. So they got some big sponsors there at Madden.
Duda is nasty.
And he is 10-0. Just picked up a first down. I believe, Fly Guy, if he scores here, that might be another Katie bar the door. Might be over.
Yeah, I think it is over too. And where is Bordy when we need her? Because I need the cheese hat.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's not allowed to wear the cheese hat unless someone gets up by 20 plus. So yeah. She had to take it off the other day because the guy was up by 20 plus. Guy brought it down to like 8 or 9. That was last weekend, right? Yeah.
Yeah. He actually won the game.
He won the game. So yes, you
Yes.
can't do that no more. We got to raise the stakes. 30 points in 2K and 20
Yeah, it
points
has
in
to
Madden.
be.
Yeah.
I love this concept of the yard. I love it, but I still don't understand it.
Yeah, it's you'll get used to it. Basically, look, it's three drives. That's basically all you need to know, and you can go for one, two, or three, right? And you get an extra point for interceptions and fumbles. That's basically the pillars there that you really need to know. You just want to know how many drives you got and how many drives you've already used. And a lot of these guys will use their own avatars, or they'll use some of the current NFL players or other players they can use as well. There's a touchdown there, and I think was that Godwin? That was not Godwin. That's Mostert, maybe.
Most, yeah.
They put it out of reach there, probably 16-0. If he gets a three here, it's definitely academic. And he does not convert there. But hey, we did this mode during the Super Bowl. We did a virtual event, me and some other NFL guys, and that's what we did. The mode, the yard. First year we did that, so I'm very popular now.
So are you any good in the yard?
No, I'm not good at Madden. Period. I don't play. I do not play fly. Don't play.
Wow, the way you talk about it, I would think you are a 5 star in Madden.
I talk crap, but I don't play. And a lot of people want to get me on the sticks. They want to beat my head in, but I won't give them that honor. So yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
no,
play.
you can't do that, especially if you and see you're admitting you can't play. I like that.
Yeah.
Usually a person would be like, nah, I'm good, and knowing they can't play.
Oh,
Interception.
there's a pick there, and it's
Oh, it's
definitely
really
over.
over with now.
It's really over with because they only got one drive, and you can't get
Maximum
17
score is
points.
12 points.
Yeah, yep. So that's gonna do it. But the funny thing is, like I really haven't played video games since Tecmo Bowl. I got to college, and it just really my first year in college. I was a redshirt freshman, 1994. That was pretty much it, man. So, at the height of Tecmo Bowl, early Madden, that's about it. What about you? You still playing?
Not really. I mean, I get the systems, but I really don't play them. Only thing I would probably play when it comes back out, which I think we should try to grab a lead on that also, is a Grand Theft Auto, and I hope they make a
GTA.
Grand Theft Auto Atlanta.
Mm, that'd be
Yeah,
nice.
they need a GTA Atlanta.
Your boy
Maybe I'll
Soldier
be on
Boy.
the radio.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Soldier Boy. He plays it right.
yeah.
He loves GTA. I think T Pain plays a lot of those racing games and GTA and stuff like
Hmm.
that. He's big in the space too, man, doing some
Yeah,
big things. Him
21
and
Savage,
Soldier.
21
Yep,
Savage,
yep. Got the
two
Savage.
CYB in them. Yeah, it's a lot of entertainers that are into this, and that's what made me gravitate to it a lot more because I'm just like, wait, y'all have everything in the world, but y'all rather sit in the house and play video games?
Man, I did some with Offset, man. He loves Call of Duty.
Mm,
He plays COD, man. So you're right, all these guys. And then of course all the athletes, they
mm.
play as well. And that's why, this culture, man, like we talk about this confluence, man, it all comes together, man. Music, sports, traditional TV, esports is all right there, man.
Absolutely right.
And you're the link, Fly Guy. You're the plug, man.
We the link, we the plug. Well, look, we are a duo package, a trio package. From now on, Larry, Fly Guy, and Bordy. Okay,
I
so
just want to be on stage with you, man, doing the concert series. You know what I
that's
mean?
easy. You gonna host? I'm gonna give you the
No,
microphone.
sir. No, I just want to be next to my guy. I just want to point to him like, that's my guy. He's fly. It's my dude.
Wait, he blew him out. 30-0.
No, this is.
This is
I,
bad.
I see. The thing is, you like if he doesn't score, he gets like another possession. So it's like, I think that's it because he's yeah, that was the conversion there. So it's yeah, it is bad. A lot of guys
Bad.
look. If it was me, I would just run out of bounds and look. It's over. But some of these
Agreed.
guys, they want to stomp on your face with a hobnail boot, man. They trying to really embarrass you.
I absolutely see why. Look, bragging rights, and everybody knows what college you go to, and you winning money. I mean, hey, you got to do what you got to do these days.
So was that Duda or was that that guy DJ? Well, somebody won by an
Duda.
average. It
I
was
know
Duda.
for a fact it was
Duda.
Duda the way
40,
Duda played the first game.
47 combined, 47-1 is basically what it boiled down to. Because it was 17-1 and then 30-0. That's a shellacking in 2 games.
Oh wow, insanely insane. Yeah, my pride wouldn't even allow me to get down 30-0. I would just probably quit the game.
I would rage quit too. You would see the little blue screen with the little cat come up, like, yeah, he's out. Peace. Let me jump in the
Absolutely
lab.
right.
Man, it's been another good week, man. Here on the HBCU Esports Alliance recap show, man. What's going on in Atlanta, man? I know you're doing some big things, man. Any projects you're working on that you can tell us about?
Yes. I have me and my compadre, Farai Simmons. We're about to drop some music.
Uh-oh. You
We have
rapping?
No. Like a DJ Khaled type.
Okay. Yeah.
But we have records from a lot of people, so that's next for us. And then of course, Atlanta nightlife is insane. So if you have in Atlanta, you're 99.999% of the time is going to be at a party I'm hosting.
Well, I'll be there in May or June for sure. I'm definitely gonna hit you
You
up, man.
just told me you were supposed to be here.
Yeah, it got canceled at the last minute, man. I got my flight still, so I got a credit, so I'll be there. I gotta come and do some stuff down there in a little bit. So
Whenever you come, you are good. You won't
I
have
got
to
you.
worry about anything.
I'm gonna hold you to it, man, because I like food. I'm a sports guy, man. You know, it's TV
Well, look,
guys.
so
If it ain't free, it ain't me.
we are gonna go get some lemon pepper wings, okay? I'm gonna take you to the spot,
The
and we're gonna
flame,
bring hot rod.
the
Yep.
flame is hot. I got you. Joan of Arc flame, right?
Absolutely right. But listen, man, that will do it for us here, week 6 of the HBCU Esports Alliance, the y'all sponsored by Gillette. Student life was the theme this week. Fly Guy
Was
DC, Larry Ridley, and Bordy McBoard will
get
be
well,
back next
baby.
week. Yes, please get well. But we will see y'all next week, man. Same place, same time, each and every Saturday. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Soldier Boy TV, all that good stuff. Okay.
Y'all have a good weekend. We'll see you on Monday for Madden NFL Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern, right here at the Yard, HBCU Esports Alliance. Have a good weekend, folks. Be good.
Yes, and tell your mother, your sister, your grandmother, your grandfather, your auntie, your uncle, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your wife, your husband, your niece, your nephew, your son, your daughter. Come on, man. Ain't nothing
Hide
better
your
than
friends, hide your
y'all.
wife, and your
HBCU
husbands, too.
Esports. Deuces.
What's up, guys? My name is John Cotton, and I work and own John Cotton Studios in New York City. As you can see, I love gaming, and you probably do too, but you gotta be groomed when gaming. So I'm here to give you some tips and help you get groomed to game. I need a Gillette Shave Gel 2-in-1 and my HEA Gillette Skin Guard Razor. These two work wonders together. Now just clean your face, rinse with warm water, and towel dry. Now we're gonna use that Gillette Fusion 2-in-1 gel, and we're gonna lather up our face with circular motions wherever we decide to shave. Now it's time to grab the Gillette Fusion razor and let's shave. The thing I like about this razor is the ball in the middle, it curves. It rounds your face and is able to give you that sharp edge that I like. It also cut hair to surface level to prevent razor bumps. Now let's clean your face and rinse with warm water. Let's towel dry. Remote control interception! Not just you are cleaned up, you are ready to hit the yard looking your best.